Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about the nth term of an arithmetic progression. In the last class we have discussed about the first exercise of NCERT book, that is how to determine whether the series given is AP or not. So in that case what we have done is basically, I'm just revising that. So in that case we have to calculate the common difference, that is D. Now we are going to discuss the nth term of an AP. So first you need to understand what is the formula of nth term of an AP. Then we will do some questions regarding this exercise. So what is nth term? Nth term is basically the last term which is given in the AP series. Like you have the series 1, 3, 5, 7 and up to, for example, it is 21. So what is your last term? This is your last term, or you can say that this is the nth term of an AP series. How do you denote the nth term of an AP series? So it is denoted by small a, and in the subscript you have to write n. Like we have already done that, the first number is represented by A1, second number is represented by A2, third number is represented by A3, and the last number is now represented by AN. Now, how we calculate? For example, the series is given and the last number is not given. Then what you have to do is basically you have to apply this formula, that is AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. What is A? A is the first term, means A1. N is the number of terms. How many terms are there in the series? N number of terms, and D is the common difference. Common difference. So here you can see that 1, 2, 3 and 4 variables are there, and if 3 variables are given to you, then you can easily calculate the fourth one. That can be N also, that can be A also, that can be D also, and that can be N also. So we'll do some questions regarding this. Like in the second exercise, some of the questions I discussed, like question number 1, the first part is basically your A is given to you, the first term is given to you as 7, common difference is D, 3, number of terms is 8, means N is 8, and what about AN? AN you have to calculate. Then what you should do? You should apply this formula. AN is A plus, AN is A plus, in each and every question you should write the formula. If you don't write the formula, then you will get your marks cut. So you must remember, and if you write one by one in each and every question, then obviously you can learn the formula easily. So here we have written the formula. Now what are the things given? 7. So what are the things given? Just you have to put those values in this formula. So A is 7 here. N is, what is N? N is 8. N is 8. D is 3. So this is 7 plus, first we have to solve this bracket. So it's 7 into 3. Then we have to multiply the things rather than addition. So it's 21 and it is 28. So the last term you have calculated is 28. In this way, you can similarly do all the questions regarding this exercise. So we'll do some more questions for the practice. So there is fourth part of this exercise. The question given is in the form of decimal. Like in this question, it is given that in the fourth part, your A is minus 18.9, minus 18.9. Your D is 2.5. n you have to calculate, and an now is given to you is 3.6. Now you have to again, just first we need to write the formula. So an is a plus n minus 1 into d. What are the things given to you? Just you have to put those values over here. So an is given? Yes. So it's 3.6. A is given? Yes. It's minus 18.9. N is not given. So n is as it is as n. And d is 2.5. So we will solve this. So what I need to write is first 3.6 is equals to minus 18.9 plus, you have to multiply 2.5 by both numbers, n minus 1. So n should be multiplied by 2.5 first, then minus 1. So it's minus 1 into 2.5 is 2.5. Now shift the numbers over the left hand side. It's plus 18.9 minus 2.5 becomes plus 2.5 in the left hand side is equals to 2.5 n. Now you need to add. What is the value? 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 2 is in the carry. 2 plus 2 4. 4 plus 8 12. 12 plus 3 15. 1 is in the carry. 1 plus 1 2. It's 25.0 is equals to 2.5 n. So 25 upon 25.0 can be written as 25. So it's 25 upon 2.5 is equals to n. So point cancellation, it will be a 0. Then n is equals to, it's 25 tens are 250. So your answer is 10. Your answer is 10. I think you have now understood this formula. Now we will do some more questions. Like if they said that you have to calculate one term out of these four, then you can easily use this formula and just whatever the things given to you, just put those values and you will get that variable value. Now we discuss that how we are going to calculate the two things in the series. So in that case, basically this is your question number 3, that second part, dash comma 13 comma dash comma 3. So two things, you have to find the missing numbers. What you have to do is basically, you know that this is series given. So, and the four numbers are given in this series, 2 are missing and 2 are there. So this is basically A1. Just write in below that dash is A1, then A2, A3, then A4. So A2 is given to you and A4 is given to you. So A2 is 13 and A4 is 3. If you put this in the formula, so A2 is basically A plus D. You must remember in the short way also that if, for example, your A5 is there, then that formula is basically A plus 4D, just one lesser than that number. So A6, if you want to calculate A6, then A6 formula is A plus 5D. A17 is A plus 16D. So just one lesser. So A4 is A plus 3D. Right. So A plus D is basically given to you as 13. Take this as equation number 1. A plus 3D is 3. Take this as equation number 2. If you subtract these two, so subtracting 1 from 2. If I'm writing 1 from 2, then second equation which I want to write first. It's a plus 3d is 3. A plus b is 13. And if you subtract, you have to change the signs of the below equation. This is positive sign, so this becomes negative. This is positive, and this becomes negative. And a minus a can be cancelled out to 0. 3d minus d, it's 1d. So 3d minus 1d is 2d. And 3 minus 13 is minus 10. So d is equals to minus 10 upon 2. That is minus 5. D is minus 5. Now we have D. Just put that value in any of the equation, 1 or 2. So we are putting this in 1. A plus B is 13. A plus D. D is minus 5 is equals to 13. Plus minus minus. A is 13 plus 5. That is 18. So now we have A and D. If we have A and D, then the first number is again A. So A is 18. And what about A3? A3 is basically A plus 2D. Put the values 18 plus 2 into D. 2 into minus 5 plus minus minus and 2 5s are 10. So it's 8. I hope you understood the thing, how we calculate the missing terms in the series. So there are two numbers which are missing. So what we have done first, we have done what is the thing given to you, that is A2 is 13, A4 is 3. So we have just written over here A2 is 13, A4 is 3, and what is A2? A2 is basically A plus D is 13, and A4 is A plus 3D is 3. Now we have subtracted these two equations that you have already done in your previous classes, how to solve the two variable equation. Now subtracting 1 from 2, so 2 should be written first, 1 should be written later, and then you have to change the sign of the just above the equation, uske signs aapko change karna. So this becomes minus, this becomes plus, becomes minus, and this plus becomes again minus. Now we have to consider the new signs. So plus 3 minus 1 is 2, and 3 minus 13 is minus 10. So d value becomes minus 10 by 2, that is minus 5. Put that value in first equation, then we will get the value of a. Now a1 is solved as a, that is 13, and a3 is a plus 2d. So its value becomes 8. Now the next question is, question number 5, first part. 4 and 5 are similar questions, just like that. Which term? If which term of the AP is they are asking, then also you have to calculate the n. And if they are asking that find the number of terms in the series, then you have to calculate the number of terms, means n. So the question is 7, 13, 19, and last number is 205. So how we are going to discuss this question? So A is given to you and you have to calculate the number of terms. Number of terms means n you have to calculate. So A is given to you. This is A2 and the last thing is AN. And now what we have to do is basically, so A is given to you as 7. What about A2? A2 is basically A plus, or you can do one thing, just calculate the D. D is basically common differences, consecutive terms ka difference of consecutive terms. So in that case, you have to just subtract these two values. A2 minus A1, that is 13 minus 7 is 6. So now we have D also, we have A also, we have AN also. Now we just use the formula AN equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is 205. We have just put that value over here. A is 7. N minus 1 into D. D is 6. So 205 minus 7 equals to this 7 we have shifted over the left hand side. Now we multiply n by 6 and minus 1 by 6. So n into 6 is 6n, minus 1 into 6 is 6. So it's 205 minus 7. How much? It's 198. Now 6 also shifted over here, plus 6. Now we just add 198 plus 6 is 204. You must remember that most of the students will make the silly mistakes in the exams. So please do at least addition and subtraction correctly. Is equals to 6n. So 204 divided by 6 is n. 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24. So n value is 24. Your number of terms is 34. Number of terms is 34. There are total 34 number of terms are there in this given series. Second part is also same as. So your fourth and fifth question are almost done. Now we will do some other questions which are a little bit different. Like the question which I'll be doing are is very important is question number 6. That is, check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP series given or not. So question is, check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP. That AP is 11852. This is the series given. And now you have to check whether this is a term of AP series or not. So if this is a term of AP series, just take this as AN. Take this as minus 150 as AN. Answer. Take that as AN. Means ये इसी term का इसी AP series का term है. Term means कोई भी term हो सकता है. First, second, third, fourth. It's given. First, second, third, fourth is given. So we'll take this term as AN. Means the last term. A is given to you 11. B you can calculate. It's A2 minus A1. 8 minus 11, that is minus 3. Now we use the formula. AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. Just put the values. Minus 150. A is 11. N is not given. And D is minus 3. Now, minus 3 multiplied by N is minus 3N. Minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3. Now, 11 plus 3. Number should be calculated, should be solved first. So, it's 14 minus 3N. Minus 150. Minus would be, 14 should be shifted in the left hand side. So, it will be minus 14 is minus 3N. 150 minus minus addition. But the sign will be minus because the greatest sign is having the negative sign. So 150 plus 14 is 100. 64. So it's minus 164 is minus 3n. Negative negative cancel out and your n value is 164 by 3. That is 3 5s are 15. It's in fraction. It's in decimal, or it's not possible any number to be in decimal. Number of terms, how can it be in decimal? You know, number of terms are 6, 3, 4, 5. Can we say that there are 4.5 number of terms? No, we can't say that. So, in this case, basically, this condition is, we are writing this as not possible. Fraction is not possible. So, minus 150 is not a term of the given AP. Not the term of the given AP. So minus 150 इस series का part नहीं है. Right? So I think these kind of questions you can easily practice in your homework. And now we are doing one last question. Then the question number is question number 10th. 10th question is basically 17th term of an AP. The 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Its 10th term by 7. And you have to find the common difference. You have to find the common difference. How will you solve this? So, whatever the things given to you, just write those. What does this mean? The 17th term of an AP. 17th term means A17. It's A17 exceeds. Just write a equal to sign. Equal and positive. Exceeds means there will be a sign of equal to and there will be a sign of plus. Exceeds means बड़ा है. कैसे बड़ा है? 10th term by 7. 10th term by 7. And you have to calculate now common difference. So what is A17? Just write down the formula of AN first. A plus N minus 1 into D. What is A17? A17 can be written as A plus 16D. A10 can be written as A plus 9D. I told you that just one number before that, right? If you put this in this formula A10, then it will be A plus 9D plus 7. Now we solve this. A and A can be cancelled out. And after that 16D and 9D. 9D can be shifted in the left hand side. Is 7. It's 7D is 7. And now D is 7 upon 7, that is 1. So what is the value of D here? It's 1. This is the answer. I think the question is understanding to you. In the next class, we will discuss some more questions regarding this topic, this exercise. If you have any queries, then you can mail me on my email ID and I'll be discussing that also. So thank you so much. Bye.